other tourism issues as well. Teral, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning to you, Ayanda.
I never know what to say. Do we say Happy TWEEDE Nuwe Jaar? Do we say that?
Yes, we say Happy New Year.
Teral, I just want you to clarify something for us. I spoke to other officials with regards to this particular event, and we understand it's been moved to the 4th on Saturday. Could you clarify that for us, please?
Yes, the annual Tweede Jaar Minstrel Road Parade will take place on Saturday, the 4th of January. This was not a subject of a dispute. The associations, there are 4 minstrel associations, they highlighted to the city that Thursday evening after sunset is a religious time for Muslim people, and the city agreed with them, and therefore for this year, 2014, the event will take place on Saturday, the 4th of January, starting at 12 o'clock.
So what happens today? I understand there's a competition and there will be some festivities. Could you talk us through that?
Yes, as I mentioned, there are 4 minstrel associations, and each association have their own what is called troupes. And these troupes have competitions amongst themselves. These take place at various stadiums around Cape Town. Athlone Stadium, the Minstrels Stadium, and a number of others, where within their associations they compete with one another, and they compete throughout this period from yesterday, actually the 1st of January, until approximately the end of February. But the highlight of the whole minstrel events is, of course, the road parades that they have in town. And the TWEEDE Nuwe Jaar is the crowning jewel of everything, where all 4 associations come together and they parade through the streets of Cape Town.
So it will be happening on the 4th, the FIESTA Nuwe Jaar, but we still keep the name. I'm just clutching at straws there on that one and pulling your leg on it. Tell me though about the process of reaching this point where we are right now. I know it has been a bit of a bumpy ride. You did say that the decision to move the event or the parade to Saturday was not subject to a dispute, but there have been a few disputes of other kinds and other sorts. So just talk us through how you've managed to bypass that and make sure that this year's event will be a success.
Yes, we have started our preparations for the event since April, and one of the associations felt that they would like to be the organizers of the event. This is when the executive mayor stepped in December, as is well known, and the agreement was reached that for 2015 the associations will be the organizers of the event. For 2014, the city has appointed an event organizer that will work with the associations as facilitators. And the spirit of the city is to work together to enable this community event to go forth and take place. And the main dispute is that the organizations wanted to be the event organizers of their own event, and the city just wanted to ensure that the venue was safe and that all the necessary arrangements were made in due time. And I think after the various discussions, we've come much closer together, and the executive mayor will have a meeting early in the new year. I think we've agreed for March, where the final handover agreement will be discussed.
I'm glad you touched on the spirit of the city. I think that's what draws people this time of year. People want to be in that atmosphere of jubilation, of excitement, of ushering in the new year. And so naturally, a huge draw card for tourists. How are the figures looking for the mother city in terms of visitors this year, or last year to this year?
Well, I don't have the latest statistics. We've had a very, very busy season in terms of visitors on the streets and in terms of events. We've been very busy. But maybe just to focus on what we're expecting around the Minstrels on the 4th, we actually have 30,000 people that are going to be parading on the street on the 4th. And we're expecting 80,000 people to be along the route, supporting the parades. And we've had many events on the parade now in December. We've just had a New Year's Eve celebration where we had 80,000 people. So we're expecting our tourism figures, when they do come in after the festive season, to be very good. So far, we're very proud that all our events have progressed very smoothly. We'll have a great security deployment on Saturday. I think we're expecting about 580 to secure the 80,000 spectators plus 30,000 participants. And it's really going to be a real feast of color, tradition, history, and everything is due to start at 12 o'clock at the parade.
And I know the city has pulled out all the stops when it comes to safety and security. There have been officials that have been deployed, and also after the fact cleanup operations. So I'm just rehearsing what your statement has said, but I do understand that all plans are now in place, and all the best for the next coming days, and of course that much anticipated parade on Saturday. So if you're at home and you actually thinking you want to be part of that parade, there's still some time. It takes place on Saturday. My thanks so much.